Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Donovan Mitchell.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Anthony Davis is out there with Tatum. Then there's Grant. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And for the Rockets, they've got Portis. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Holiday. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Giannis in at the 5 spot. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other. And the fans are the beneficiaries.
Three-pointer. They get it again. O'Neal. Some solid defense from Grant. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Knicks in New York. Here's Holiday. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Halliburton for 3. The Rockets pull it in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach IGNBA. The first thing coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Halliburton for 3. A rebound by Mitchell. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Giannis passes to O'Neal. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Davis finds Tatum. Davis setting the pick for Tatum. Back to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Grimes. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they're slow to get it going here tonight. Just 1 for 4 to start.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Giannis. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
For 3, Mitchell. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Tatum kicks to Halliburton. Tatum setting the pick for Halliburton. Kicks it out to Grant. 5 to shoot. Over O'Neal. No good from Grant.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Portis against Tatum. Here's Halliburton. Grant trying to break free. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Tatum.
Well, that's a nice finish by Tyrese Halliburton. Again, he's so big and long, he can finish in the painted area.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Portis against Tatum. Pass to O'Neal. A 3-ball.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Davis kicks to Grant. Davis setting the pick for Tatum. Inside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space in a hurry with that length.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. 5th best, the Rockets.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
Now here's Tatum. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Mitchell passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's the 3. And it's Mitchell missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Tatum. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Mitchell wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Mitchell's got 9.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Grant. 6 to shoot. And here's Tatum for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got his second bucket.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Here's Tatum following the basket by Giannis. Shoots over Portis. Tatum with another miss.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Mitchell outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Giannis against Davis. Back to Giannis. Lots of room. Again, the Rockets score.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Houston with a big group substitution here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bay comes in for Portis. Allen's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Trey Mann in for Drew Holiday. Cleveland also making some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Quentin Grimes. Rockets on defense. 10-point lead. Pass to Thomas. And Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Halliburton with it. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Yep, that one goes.
Tyrese Halliburton has already proven to be a very capable three-level scorer. What a fun player to watch.
Mitchell outside. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now, Bay following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Short, that's good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Pass to Grant. Outside Tatum. Good work defensively by Bay.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Bay with a screen on Halliburton. Mann passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the three. Knocks down the three ball. 15 points in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Tatum looking around. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Thomas against Mitchell. Allen passes to Mann, and there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. Anthony Davis is checked in for the Cavaliers. Collier comes in for Halliburton. Allen finds Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mann. Collins grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Here's Thomas. Nothing on the board. The rebound by Sharp. The Rockets shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Kevin, back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Houston making some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Sharp, and it's Malik Beasley in for Donovan Mitchell. And Cleveland also making a change. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum.
One shot.
That free throw good from Bay.
You gotta like how ready Bay always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
Now here's Thomas. He has yet to score. The kick out to Williams. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And it's Bay with the ball for Houston. 19-point game. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And the Rockets making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. Here's Mann. 9 points last game. Giannis passes to Mann. Here's Antetokounmpo. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And he's good on the three ball.
You have to have patience in the screen and roll. Cam Thomas letting that play develop naturally.
Antetokounmpo inside. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Rockets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And he sinks the second. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Rockets lead by 19. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Anthony Davis is out there with Collins. Then it's Collier. Then it's Thomas. And it's Richardson in at the 2 spot. Allen, that's good. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And here are the Rockets now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Outside Thomas. Here's Collier. Launches from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Good on the second free throw. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Thomas. Pass to Collins. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Here's Mann. Fires the 3. Another miss by Houston. Now Davis. Defended by Sharp. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their 3-point shooting this past month. The Cavaliers 4th.
And right now, their 3-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Goes up off the inbound. Thomas, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Allen passes to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Free throw good, Thomas. You know, Doris, whenever Cam Thomas gets the ball, you expect him to shoot it.
You do, Kevin. There's certain guys in the league that always have the green light, and Cam Thomas, one of those guys. This guy legitimately, on a nightly basis, can put up huge scoring numbers.
Good on both.
You have to appreciate the strides Cam Thomas is making as a player. His confidence is growing. He attacks without hesitation. Lots to come with this guy.
Back to Giannis. Houston moving it around. Pass to man. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the mark. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
And let's take a look now. Anthony Davis's numbers. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging 23 points per game, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 steals. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Houston. And Cleveland also making a change. Tatum's checked in. Giannis against Davis. Now here's Tatum. Defense right on him. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And the first one drops.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Giannis. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Davis kicks to Tatum. Takes the three. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum off a pass from his teammate makes easy work of it.
Bay with the screen for Mitchell to the middle. And Bay throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Grimes. Allen defending. Tatum against Bay.
Oh my goodness, Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Mitchell against Thomas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And DB, with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
And he makes the first.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Portis, he's checked in for Bay, and it's Drew Holiday in for Trey Mann. And Mitchell drops them both. So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to... But Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Over Davis. The Rockets again can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Thomas kicks to Tatum. Goes up on the block. Tatum gets it inside.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Mitchell outside. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. For 3, Portis. Up again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Collier. His three-pointers off the mark. Rockets leading by 15. Antetokounmpo passes to Mitchell. Back to Giannis. And some nice passing there by Houston. Holiday with the 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Now Grimes. Still scoreless. Thomas finds Tatum. A 3 from Tatum.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
And for Houston, they're shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, a lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Kevin?
All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. The Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Free throw good, Portis. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Then for the Cavaliers, Zach Collins checked in for Davis, and Halliburton subbed in for Collier. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Halliburton for 3. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. Outside Holiday. Mitchell outside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Stolen by O'Neal. And the rejection by Tatum.
Jason Tatum twice on the pipes. He's not having it inside.
To the inside and finished off by Collins.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Outside Holiday. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 16. From deep, Thomas. The rebound by Holiday. Rocket shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. There's Portis. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis. The Cavaliers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And Cleveland making a change here. Bassey's checked in.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Rockets. 22 is their biggest lead. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Fader on the way. The rebound by Holiday. Rockets leading by 16. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. O'Neal's got 3 assists now in this one. Cavaliers shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Bassey with it. No scoring in this one, and it's Halliburton missing.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Here's Holiday, and here's Mitchell from the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
To the paint. Here's Bassey. It's Thomas on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Bassey. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Back to Holiday. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to Halliburton. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
O'Neal outside. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
The Rockets have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Donovan Mitchell, just such a relentless scorer, and that high energy he brings is always a huge catalyst for whatever team he plays for.
Bays checked in for Grayson Allen. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Grant comes in for Thomas. And Mitchell drops them both. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Grant outside. Back to Tatum. Buries it from 3-point range. Tatum's got 29 in the game.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Holiday, the pass to Mitchell. Portis sets the pick for Mitchell. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Deflects the pass. Left side, Portis. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Houston Rockets sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hello and good evening. We are seeing Donovan Mitchell putting in work. Such a consistent offensive force.
The Spider out there getting it done. What a first half he's putting together offensively. He's just on fire.
You know, I'm not a big fan of spiders, to be perfectly honest, but watching Mitchell spin his web, it's impressive. And let's talk now about the trade news. Some interesting moves to discuss.
Hart, one of the best rebounding guards out there, great defender, and he gives you great toughness.
One of the grittiest guys in the league on the move. He's a tone setter. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They've got Antetokounmpo. Bobby Portis out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Holiday, and it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Mitchell outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 18. TB, no question, Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
O'Neal passes to Portis. With the teardrop. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Takes a three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Grant kicks to Halliburton. Grimes passes to Halliburton. Looking to get it going. Can't connect from short range. Rockets leading by 18. Here's O'Neal. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. O'Neal's got his first 2 points of the night.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Tatum drives in, and it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Outside Holiday. Traps in the tray. Holiday's got 7 points.
Holiday is a guy, because of his physique, he can put it on the deck and drive, but I love when he spaces the floor with his shooting.
Outside Tatum. Misses the three. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Houston. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Mitchell a screen on Tatum. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Grant for three. And he gets it back. Portis against Tatum. Shoots over Portis. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Bounce pass, Holiday. And Bobby Portis hits from deep.
Now, this is just a veteran instinct kicking in here. Holiday sensing and finding the man who's open.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Cleveland. Right now they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they'd probably say they'd expect to be a little higher in the standings at this point, but you can't get too down if you're them. They're still knocking on the door with an opportunity to get that top spot.
And I don't think anyone will be surprised if they do get it. They've been there before, and despite going through a little bit of a lull, we know they're capable of playing as well as any team in this league.
And a wide open look for Portis. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And with his length and athleticism, Davis is a constant lob threat.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Holiday. Houston moving it around. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by Houston. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Holiday. He has 7. Pass to Portis. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Grimes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you can't say enough about his energy and effort at the defensive end. He wears a lot of hats for this team, but still has enough in reserve to block shots at a high clip, to the point where opponents now don't even want to go at him.
The first free throw is good. And Mitchell drops them both. And here is Tatum. 32 points in the game. Davis with a screen on Portis. Down low, it's deflected. Grant dishes to Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Back to Mitchell. From downtown, Portis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Davis kicks to Tatum. Davis with a screen on Portis. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Cavs. Outside Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You have the feeling Drew wanted to answer that. That's his competitive fire right there.
Tatum finds Halliburton. Davis setting the pick for Halliburton. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Back to Portis. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. It's deflected. Holiday against Davis. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Grimes. Still yet to score. Back to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Over Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They may need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Cleveland has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Outside, O'Neal. Second chance shot, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Free throw good. Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Grayson Allen's checked in for the Rockets. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thomas is checked in. That one is no good.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Here's Halliburton. Grant gets a wide open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Houston leading by 23. Giannis passes to Allen. Pass to Portis. On the wing, Mitchell. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for Cleveland. Grant outside. In the corner. Tatum with it. Screen by Grant. To end the drought. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Mitchell right side. Back to Holiday. Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Giannis. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Davis kicks to Tatum. There's the triple. Rebounded by Allen. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Halliburton, a screen on Mitchell. Outside Tatum.
A chance to check out stats for Holiday. His last 10 games, he's getting around 8 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
First free throw is good.
Boy, if you think about everything Jason Tatum does for his team, it's at a high level. And he doesn't ever get the full recognition he deserves. This guy is the very definition of franchise player.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Sharp comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bays subbed in for Portis. That misses, so he splits the free throws. It's deflected. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Davis, the pass to Tatum. It's Davis on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Davis dishes to Thomas. Halliburton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
And Davis sends it back.
Come on now, you've got to bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2 to 6'10. But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Davis finds Halliburton. Outside Thomas. Back to Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Rockets shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Mitchell outside. Sharp with a screen on Thomas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, you've seen some terrific offensive basketball over the last month. A lot of it thanks to the assist numbers put up by these point guards during that time. 5th best, Tyrese Halliburton.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position. And that's not lost on these guys. It's all about making their teammates better.
You know, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there, each of those players such a joy to play with because when they're at the helm of an offense, the ball's always moving, everyone's involved, the game just flows.
Houston making some changes. Beasley's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Trey Mann in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Cavaliers, Quentin Grimes comes in for Collins. And it's Collier in for Halliburton. And Sharp drops them both. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Grimes. And here is Tatum. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you love the passion from Bey inside, going straight into the defense.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That one is off. Zach Collins checked in for the Cavaliers. And the second free throw, good. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Pass to Thomas. To the middle. And stolen by Sharp. Beasley outside. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. The Cavaliers shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. He gets that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Beasley outside. Good D by Thomas. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. We've got Quentin Grimes. Zach Collins is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Cam Thomas. And it's Collier in at the 1 spot. Bay passes to Mann. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
That free throw, no good. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Cavaliers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And Cleveland turns it over again. Here's Mann. Pass to Allen. Here's Beasley. Fires for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Tatum. Collins a screen on Beasley. The 3 from Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Now, Mann. Allen outside. Bay with the screen for Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Beasley. Trains it from beyond the arc. Beasley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now, man. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
I love that. Trey Mann just baits that defender into fouling him. Good offensive work.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And the Rockets making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Richardson, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
Here's Collins. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Tatum. Outside Thomas. Pass to Collier. Driving in. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Mann. Sharp with a screen on Collins. Mann. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Richardson. Mann with it. Now here's Bay. He's off on that one.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Collins a screen on Bay. Tatum kicks to Collins. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Davis comes in for Tatum. Halliburton subbed in for Thomas. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Allen kicks to Bay. Another miss by Houston. And here's Cleveland. They've got an 8-0 run. Grant for 3. Connects from three-point range.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Goodwin. Puts up a 3. Collins grabs the miss. And Collins has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Mann. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Bay gets the bucket.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Cleveland.
Grant outside. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
Here's Davis. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
They set the pick. There's the lob to the hoop. And here is Grant. Pass to Davis for 3. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 6 assists here tonight.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
Come to me.
Here's Bay. Now, here's Sharp. Bay sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And how about the aggressiveness by Bay, taking the contact and able to score through it.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sharp. Portis comes in for Allen. Mitchell, he's checked in for Goodwin. And it's Drew Holiday in for Trey Mann. And then for Cleveland, Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Zach Collins. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Collier. Outside Tatum. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Now Holiday. Holiday sets the pick for Mitchell. The tray. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Houston making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Grimes. Grant the bounce pass. And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Tatum's got 44.
So that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Boy, tremendous wingspan. It's an underrated aspect of Jason Tatum. That's a big-time defensive play.
It's rebounded by Houston. O'Neal finds Holiday. Outside Portis. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go. Another miss by Houston. The Cavaliers trail by 16. A 3 from Tatum. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Mitchell with it. On the wing, Holiday. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded by Davis. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Rockets lead by 19.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
Pass to Grimes. And here is Tatum, defended by Portis. Davis with a screen on Portis. Tatum passes to Davis. Good D by Giannis. Rockets leading by 19 points. Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Mitchell. No good from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Tatum against Giannis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Rockets leading by 18. Now, here's Mitchell. Onto the Kumbo.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Onto the Kumbo. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Count it!
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum. Rockets leading by 15. Mitchell outside. Holiday outside. Here's O'Neal. Outside Holiday. 5 to shoot. Now onto the Kumbo. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. The Cavaliers trail by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Houston.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Onto the Kumbo. Makes it off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 20.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Halliburton against Holiday. So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball, we were knocking down shots, but most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And now our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.